Hey guys, welcome to the channel today. We just had a nice, you can see the water. We just had a nice, that's the second shower today that we've had come through. So everything is wet and green. Ooh, I love it. You're going to hear October Grace in the back. She is wanting to be milked, and we're going to milk her here in just a little bit, but not right now. I wanted to take you out to our Potager garden and give you an update on how things are going out there. It has exploded, and I just wanted to show you at the view that I get as I come out my back door and of everything, and it's so lovely. Let me show you. So here is the view. You can see the fig trees coming along. Our smallest fig trees right here, and then our big one right there. It's putting on figs. Got a bunch of figs. Our blackberries over here. Our peaches over here. Our Kiowa blackberries, which need to be picked, but I think the guys are gonna get them in the morning. But look at this. Look at this explosion. Look at this Potager garden. This is so beautiful. So here are the sweet potatoes that Eric planted. This raised bed and this raised bed were our onions, and so it is now all sweet potatoes growing in there. And I'm not sure if they're Beauregard or what kind he planted, but look at there, aren't they beautiful? Just loaded. And of course we have your occasional Kiowa berry coming in. There's another one right there growing, but the Kiowas are loaded down with blackberries. We'll pick those tomorrow because I have people that want them, and I said I want to pick them fresh. Here's our pepper bed. I showed you on a previous video. Eric had to make these sticks to, he's got what we call a Florida weave up in there going to hold them up, and you can even see, look up in there, we got some nice bell peppers ready. Look at them, ready to be picked. And then you come down here and we go into, I think these are habaneros down this way, or jalapenos. These are jalapenos down here. They haven't started making yet, but they will right here. Oh, look right there. There is a bloom right there, another bloom right there, so it won't be long before we start having some jalapenos. Of course, our carrots are still making. We've canned some and pulled some up. So we still have our carrots in here. We'll probably need to get them pulled up soon, but they're in there. Some of them are really small. That's okay. We love baby carrots. One thing we've had problems with is they're splitting, and they're not developing good. On the other end, some of them were doing that, but for the most part, they're all looking good. We'll have to finish that. Still have an abundance, but here is one of the arches where we did the snap beans, and you can see, I think these are our Kentucky green. I'll have to ask the guys again. I can't remember. They're not the contenders, I don't think. These are the flat beans. And there's an abundance of them here to be picked. And just outside here was where our potatoes were. That's where our potatoes were planted. That's where we got zucchini and squash planted there. And then we have all of our white peas. We've got some big boy and then some zippers, I think, planted over there. So there's all of our white peas right there. And that's where the failed potato towers were. But then we have our cucumbers here. Trellises. And we have, Denise has been putting up pickles. But look at there. Look there. We got cucumbers galore. Pickling cucumbers. And then, of course, these are more snap beans, or other trellis of snap beans. And they're the same kind, I think. And there's a lot of those in here. This trellis makes it so much easier for us old folks. And we have been blessed. You saw on one of our previous videos, we pulled up. The green beans were over here by the squash, and we got the last of those. Got them pulled up and ended up with some nice, several quarts of snap beans, and so we're excited about that. And then we have all of our tomatoes have started. Eric shared, but they have just exploded. And so I'm going to show you them here. We have this is some of our grapes and cherry tomatoes. Got some sun golds in there. Aren't they beautiful? Man, look at the tomatoes. And then down there, just a bunch of tomatoes. Denise and Eric have already come out here, and I think my Stumpy, he has picked the ripe ones. But we've got some Hossinators through here. Some, I've drawn a blank on what they are, but I'll try to remember and put that in the description in the video for you of what we've got planted where, so we'll know. Here's the middle tomato raised bed. Look at them. Aren't they beautiful? And we thinned them out on the bottom. They can get air through there. We haven't had, so far, we haven't had any problems with blossom end rot or anything like that. But our 3 raised beds of tomatoes, and if you're new to our channel and you're wondering why so many beds of tomatoes, it's because we make salsa. We used to make it for ourselves, to sell it, and now we're just going to make it for ourselves. So it takes 12 cups of tomatoes per salsa recipe. And so when we go through salsa like crazy, so with 5 families that are going to benefit from that, we definitely have to make a lot of them. Look at these. These are some Amish paste. I know what these are. There's your Amish paste. Going right here on this row. Aren't they pretty? And then our sunflowers are still blooming there. They got grass in them, but our satsumas are doing good. The echinacea that I dug up from Erica's was brought over. Some bee balm and some catnip's going good. And then we've got these butterfly plants that we was gifted to us for our birthday. They're really lovely. But everything, just look behind me. Just beautiful. Beautiful growth. Beautiful food, which is the purpose of a potager garden. We've already harvested all of our dill for pickles. We've got rosemary and up here that we're using that we'll probably dehydrate. I think Denise tried to dehydrate some onions. I don't think she dehydrated them long enough. So we'll have to try that again and all. But things are in full swing here, harvesting. We're going to have a little break from beans right now because we've harvested the last of them, and we got about 2 weeks, and then all the peas will be ready, so we'll be full swing peas. We are in the middle of blackberries and blueberries and peaches, picking them, and they have been so good. I just wanted to give you a little update on our garden and where we stand, and you can just see as I pan behind me, it's just full of life. Full of life. And nothing does your heart good to know that you can just walk right outside and get your own food. Prepare your meals from your garden. And we've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed several meals from the garden. I was going to show you, give you an update on the rock bed area. Remember me telling you, before it went, you can see it went way out here, and we had some steps through the middle, and it was just a hazard, fall hazard for Mom. So this is what we ended up doing, is shortening it to there, and then putting her walkway there. And I've got some cilantro planted in there, got some Tabasco peppers planted there. Mom wants to use these 2 beds to put her some rose bushes in, rose bushes. And so we're going to get it cleaned out, but now she has an easier way to walk. And she's got, of course, some flowers planted out here. And all, so it looks much easier for her to walk. I don't worry so much about her falling out here. But that's an update. I just wanted to give you a little update on the garden. Thank you so much for watching us. I hope to see you on the next video. And remember, as Snuppy always says, a simple life is a much more enjoyable life. God bless.